lucky this one's not full grown. We're thinking it's a male because he's kind of thick. We're not into breeding, guys, so I don't really care what they're like. And I don't double majors. So we think he is a male. Now, this one was given to us because he's looking home. He wasn't show clothing. He was never fan of blue ribbon in a cat show. You notice he's got going up. He's missing a bunch of bones at all. So that's why he's not there. He's not sure. So if this is all wrapped up, if I was a tourist or I am, and I was wondering if they don't know on the branches. But wait a minute, what about on the ground? Would you see him there? No, because he can camouflage in Africa in the rainforest when well, first of all, the soil's really dark rich, and then the leaves turn brown, flutter to the ground, and yeah, you wouldn't see him there either. So be very careful. They sleep in the day and they hunt at night. So if you're running around Africa, pay attention. Okay, we're done. All right. You know what? Let me quickly talk about what's on the table. Hold on, guys. I have an escapee. Okay, we need a bigger pillowcase. This was actually my son's pillowcase. This is the #1 most popular lizard. Now, when he does that with his whole head and bump it up and down, and then doing the push-ups with his arms. This part of, see this part right here where my fingers are? Oh, could you please hold still? Kind of spreads out, gets bigger. Not only that, his tongue gets bigger. He spreads his tongue out. So he looks pretty scary. Can you imagine if mom says, oh, I've got your hamburgers on the table. You go to pick it up and the bun's going like this, you're not going to eat it either. So he's hoping it's the same thing. All right, you guys are going to get to pet him, so I want you to feel that he is spooky. All right, who's ready for a snake? Okay. That's how it is. Those are turtle, tortoise. We're doing, let's do a little snake.
No positivity.
Okay, so my lizards have to be separated. It's called the food chain. That's a different show. But these guys, these snakes, we put them all together. Now we couldn't put them in a cage together because that would be a different show. So we put them in bags. These are like pillowcases, okay? And yes, they can breathe in here because this fabric is woven. It's got little holes in it. Have you ever taken your sheet, put it up over your head? Yeah, you still woke up in the morning. You guys went to a science experiment again? This is cool. Take your shirt, put it up over your nose. I wouldn't do that in the afternoon though. But anyways, you can still breathe through there. So that's what this is. Actually, this is a man's, isn't that cute with the little, what's on here? Oh, the little flamingos? It's a man's suit, and my husband needed a suit, but he wanted short, so he cut it off, and I recycled everything. The legs turned out perfect for this. The arm was too skinny. I don't have to say that skinny. So, all right, let's see who's in here. When you think of a boa constrictor, do you think of somebody teeny tiny? Really, really big. Boa constrictor. Oh, she's saying Okay, big. All right, this little guy right here is called a rosy boa. This rosy boa is full grown, not getting any bigger than that. Wow, that's cool. Now, the problem with this is, they're so friendly. They are so friendly. You with the glasses, you could be riding out in the desert, riding your motorcycle with 2 wheels, and you found one of these, and they're so friendly you can almost just pick them up. And we'll call it Betty. And then, let's see, I'm a boy. Okay, you were out in the desert riding your quad, whatever that is, and you found one, and we'll call it Bob. In 1 year, how many baby snakes, how many eggs are we going to get from Betty and Bob? Go ahead, shout out. How many? 100, that's a good answer. Somebody else? Yes. 1,000,000. So somewhere between 100 and 1,000,000. No, boys and girls, because Betty's living with you and Bob's living with him, and they never got to meet in high school, become prom king and queen, and then go on to college, get a good job, then get married, and then have lots of babies, because they're at different houses. So, we have what we call CPR for wild animals. You guys know what CPR is? Does not mean put your lips on there. No. Capture, play, release. So you can capture them, you can play with them, but please release them. Because these were on the endangered species list, there weren't many of them. But we started breeding and released them, and now they're back in the wild. So, are you ready for a bigger one? Oh, by the way, I didn't lose a snake, I lost it. Okay, by the way, boys and girls, snakes eat meat. That is not pepperoni on your pizza. They eat mice and rats. Now, that being said, they would like to eat warm-blooded animals because they get their meat from their environment. Remember I said if they get cold, they've got to find a place to hide. If they get, maybe out in the sun, or if they get hot, they've got to find a place to hide. So, if they ate something warm, like a s'mores, they get warm, right? But what if they ate a popsicle? Would they get warm or cold? Cold. So, if they're really, really hungry, they will eat that frog. But they'd rather have something warm, okay? Let's go to my next one. Okay. Now this guy is actually one of my favorites. He's one of the, let me make sure I got it right there. He's one of the most popular snakes sold at the pet shop. He is average right now. This is it, Mom, Dad. This snake. By the way, if you own a snake, I guarantee 95% less visits from the in-laws. Yeah, it only worked with my mother. My mother-in-law owns snakes and kittens. So we're working on Plan B. Now, this little guy right here, take a look at him. He looks like a piece of bacon. But that's not his name. Well, that's his name, bacon. But he's called a corn snake. Now, this corn snake lives in the cornfields. He does not eat corn. But, that being said, I want you guys, everybody put your arms up there, pretend you're a big tall stalk of corn. And the mice and rats love nibbling. And they're going to go up and down all the road, nibble, 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 nibble on your corn. Now, the farmers let the snakes live in the cornfields. They don't bother them because they eat all the mice and rats. So, hey, they do the job for the farmer. That's pretty good. And the farmer doesn't have to pay them. So, this is about average, but I have another one at home that is actually almost another foot and big of a goal. inches, I don't know. But everybody grows at different heights. Same with snakes. This is average. But my other one is longer, and I'm sure there's some that are smaller. So you can get him at all different lengths. He is most popular because he takes the least amount of work to own. So he's pretty cool. And all snakes eat. Well, we eat mice to this size. He couldn't eat a rat. A snake, this is cruel. A snake can eat anything as big as the biggest part of their body. Okay, remember that. A snake can eat anything as big as the biggest part of his body. I could eat the entire birthday cake and not share with anybody. I could eat the turkey and not share with anybody. A snake, because of their scale, they are able to eat anything. So you saw that little tiny? No, he eats mice bigger than that. Okay, everybody, look at me. Close your eyes, open your eyes, close your eyes, open your eyes, blink, 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 blink. You just did something a snake cannot do. Snakes have no eyelids. They have eyeballs, but they have no eyelids, okay? Now a lizard has eyelids and opens closes his eyes. Take your finger, stick it in your ear. I'm kidding, don't stick it in your ear. Just put it next to your ear, just like that. A snake doesn't have an external ear. That's the hole right there. A lizard has a hole for his ear. Okay. Snakes don't have eyelids. Snakes don't have ears. Now, lizards have eyelids. Lizards have ears. I'm already helping you out with this next one. Other than those two things, you know the difference between a snake and a lizard? Yes, what's the difference between a snake and a lizard? Lizards have legs and a snake slithers. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I'm just repeating because I'm got a bigger mouth than her. All right. Anybody else know the difference between a snake and a lizard? Yes. Snake or lizard? Okay. Everybody say that one more time. What was that word? Is he a snake or a lizard? Nope, he's a lizard. Years ago, we have x-rays showing that snakes have a bone right here, what we call a hip bone. So years ago, they think, no proof, because, I asked my mom, she wasn't around either. But they think that snakes used to have, backlit feet. Now, this is a lizard. Doesn't have any legs, and he really doesn't care. He just